Hello and welcome to my channel. I have a small package. This is one of the notebooks. This one I followed Jennifer Roberts and went to the home decor store because the prices at the home decor store were the cheapest that I found. They can be anything in Australian from $10 up to $15. This one was around about the $10 mark and had a really lovely pattern. Now, when I got this in the envelope and felt it, it's actually quite a soft cover. So let's take a look. It's a nice bag, Ziploc bag, heavy duty, that holds everything in it. The kit, it has a couple of bags, single placer pen, small wax, green boat, very vanilla kit, but it's all you really need for something like this. This is the pattern I chose. I do actually have two more coming. It is fully glued. There are some bits here that are not glued. That was one thing I did have a query on. Let's see if this is like covering school books. I'm trying to get it smooth. It's that horrible thin cover, but that's okay. Something this size is only going to take, I don't know, maybe an hour or two to work up. There looks to be 10 colors. No, I just saw an 11, the yellow. 11. Okay. We have a gold dome. We have a red glass dome. Let's go to the back. We have a bluey kind of diamante round. We have the pear, I think it's called, the teardrop shape in a red. That's a gorgeous red. It's like a glassy red. We have a yellow pear with some beveling on that. We have a shiny opalescent pale blue. We have a tiny round pearl dome. We have clear glass rhinestone. We have the red rhinestone, we have a blue rhinestone, and we have a yellow rhinestone. So, small kit, nice and compact. That's it. Let me angle that so that it's out of the shine for you. That's the pattern. Here's the notebook. A5 notebook. It's got some lines, dates. No string, if that was something that you liked in your notebook. It is quite a soft cover. It's quite cheap with the fake leather, but that's fine to stuff in your handbag or to use for diamond painting or just use for your notes or anything else that you might want to do. Now, just because this is a kind of odd thing, I opened this a number of weeks ago, but I thought I would share it with you in this odd video. This is a bunch of, I suppose, wax tubs, little gift, and they come in two different sizes. I think it's 3.5 and 5. So these are identical purple. But this is large in that it has a small shallow dimple. And this is a small because it has a deep dimple. It says 3.5 and 5 gram jar. I got them ostensibly to store wax in. You can put anything in these. You can put lip balm if you wanted to. This thing is actually quite cavernous. There are 10 in a set. So you get, yeah, there's a big difference between those two. There's 10 in a set, 3 shallow, 3 deep. I can't recall the price. I will try and put it in when I do my editing. And I'll get the details for the link for these, but 10 little pots. They come in an assortment of colours. So you've got the orange, pink, the kind of red and the pale blue, purple, and there's a clear one in there as well. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the colours. You don't get the same colours in each set because there is only one clear in amongst all of that lot. They were packed reasonably well in the bubble wrap in an envelope. My husband actually opened the package thinking that it was some of his cheap stash, and then he realised that it wasn't. It was a bit more girly than something he might buy. But yeah, I do have some cover minders coming. I'm waiting for the rest of them. They were an idea that I had. So yeah, I will show them at a later date, but they're more the miscellaneous kind of stuff. But I just thought I'd show this because it's a nice quick video. So the notebooks look really good. It took me about an hour to work up double that kind of size, so that's going to be maybe an hour's work. So you're looking at maybe 3 hours work in putting the gems on the notebook. So not a long project, but rhinestones are really fun to work with if you have the right tools. Not necessarily using a single placer pen. Tweezers are possibly more helpful than anything else. The pen sometimes struggles to pick them up. Some of the pens that are actually really good are those ones with the wax heads. I don't think I've got one currently. I did have one. Oh, here it is. One of these is brilliant. These, because it's got such a light touch on the tip, it's got the larger gems, that actually picks them up really, really well, and just a light dab and it sticks onto the sticky. You've got all different depths of the gems themselves, I found from working the keyring, so you can't use a roller to squash them down, so you're better off having something like a large clear cover or a piece of parchment paper and then rubbing your hand over in a circular fashion to bed the gems down in. Afterwards, when you're finished, because not all of this is going to remain clear, so these have clear bits and they have sticky bits just on the dots where you're going to be placing them. This is actually going to be okay, but you might want to finish off with like a translucent powder or even a black powder because you've got the black background, in order to render all of the sticky covered, so it doesn't stick to things, so it stays pretty. But there you go. There is a notebook, and as I said, around about the $10 Australian mark, so it's going to be even cheaper for you guys over in the US. This is from Home Decor Store, and the link will be in the description as well. There are lots and lots of patterns too, by the way, in these, so you can find something that will suit you. Some of them have only half patterns, some of them have the full pattern like this one. So yeah, go check them out. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.